What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into the Wednesday, November 20th NBA picks across the association. I'm going to give you guys a 4-pack. We're not going to run the entire board today. I'm going to talk about some of the games and then get you guys on your way. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe right down below at the bottom of your screen. Also, if you want to become a channel member, the link down below for that is there as well. Join us here at TBM Sports. Picks every day, free picks, gotta love it, and let's get back into it. All right, the first ones we're going to talk about is kind of the repeat from last night. All right, we did have a thriller there in Boston within that NBA Cup, within the Cleveland Cavaliers getting handed their first loss, okay? But let's not tap the brakes and let's get down into it. I am going to dive into what we have going on here in Outlier to go over the board, and this is where we look into that first game, right? 15-1 Cavaliers taking on the New Orleans Pelicans at home. I think they're going to want to do their fans right. I'm going to lay the 13 within Cleveland, okay? I think they get a great bounce back spot. I know it's a big number, but quite frankly, these guys are hungry. It's a professionalism where you do kind of lose some morale. You get the wind taken out of your sails. But I don't think it's enough for the Cavaliers to falter against one of the worst teams in the NBA. If we do look at the Pelicans, though, surprisingly, against what we saw happen within their win against Denver, this has been something crazy to look at. And you look at some of the games that New Orleans has been able to kind of take care of business, surprisingly playing tough against the Lakers, but a couple last night losing to Dallas at Dallas, 132-91. Coming on to a back-to-back, another road back-to-back, mind you, where I think the Cavs want to get right. One of my favorite bets of the day, Cleveland minus 13. I'm laying the big number, and we are going to stay in that same game, okay, as we look into kind of the prop market. I'm going to get into the Darius Garland market, okay? I like Mobley, too. Points, rebounds, that's been very much a dominant market, but we are going to look into the Darius Garland over 25 and a half points and assists. If we look in Outlier, this has hit respectively, pretty much 6 of its last 6 games. It's something where he's averaging 35. This number is just way too low. I know that he played a lot of minutes. We look into kind of what happened. I don't know. He's averaging 30-plus minutes a game, and this is something where as we look into kind of the numbers against, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about something too. This is something where we look at these numbers here. These are games at home, okay? So averaging 31 minutes at home and clearing the 25 and a half, albeit just for one game where it was close at 26. The only thing that worries me here in this spot is if we do get too much in terms of a blowout, but I think that when we look into the Pelicans here, it's a plus matchup for guards, and that's kind of where we look at Darius Garland. If you want to call him a shooting guard, then maybe not so much, but for me, guys, he's the point guard. They kind of run that multi-point system, okay, at the top with him and the likes of, Donovan Mitchell, which in some form or fashion I do kind of consider a small forward in a sense because he plays like a swingman, but he's only, I think, 6'4", 6'5". So that's where I'm at within my first 2 picks of the game of the day. Also, I do have a lean towards the Bulls here, plus 7.5. I like that a little bit, but we are going to go with Philly here. All right, we're going to lay it with one of the worst teams in the NBA, minus 145, taking the 76ers. It's an ugly bet. It stinks. It smells across the river, but I'm still taking it. Memphis is banged up, and now we look into the 76ers. You know exactly what's going to happen if we do have a little bit of a locker room issue going on within the 76ers, within Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. I know a lot of suitors that would love Tyrese Maxey to be in the fold, and I think that that's one of the best competitors there in the NBA. But I do look for the 76ers to bounce back, losing 4 straight. This is where they play another team that's reeling, the Memphis Grizzlies. Like I said, guys, their injuries are absolutely insane when you talk about them back-to-back years. Even their number 1 draft pick within Zach Edey going to remain out. Marcus Smart out. John Morant out. Vince Williams most likely out. And we do have Cam Spencer and Gregory Jackson out for this contest as well. And that's where we're going to dive back into the 76ers. I think that Maxey lit a fire up their ass, and they're going to come out playing. And that's kind of why we see the 76ers minus 145 here on the best number available. But I do like them as well if you want to lay the minus 3 at minus 110. Okay, so that's going to be where I'm at for 2 picks against the spread. Lean towards the Bulls, okay? And there's not really too many games that catch my eye. It's a little bit of a shorter slate. we will have a full breakdown. We're doing so much football right now, and I know you guys don't care, but I'm trading crypto throughout the evening, so that's a little bit why that the content has been lacking, and also views have been down. So that's kind of where I'm at within the betting side of things. Appreciate you guys all watching, and I will give you guys my best bet of the day, okay, and that is where we're going to go into Buddy Hield, all right? Thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. This is kind of my favorite pick of the night. This is where we're going to have Buddy Hield against bottom 10 defenses in the NBA. He's averaging 25.8 points and assists per game on average. And right now, this number is set way too low, 16.5 at minus 119. He's eclipsed 20 in 6 of his last 6 against bottom 10 defenses. And here we get a really good matchup as the Golden State Warriors take on the Atlanta Hawks, where, quite frankly, at home, I do think that Golden State's going to run through them. And I do feel like this is a plus matchup as Atlanta plays no defense, looking them at a very bottom overall in points allowed and assists allowed. Very profitable and plus matchup for the Golden State Warriors in those areas. So that'll be my best bets. Just a quick recap. If you guys have not done so, though, make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe down below. Football picks, we will get out a little bit earlier. I'm going to try to do things different here on the channel. We will be having the Sunday videos kind of run the whole week, so please turn on that notification bell. Look for my NFL and college football picks. They're going to be coming out tonight. Appreciate you guys watching, and if you haven't done so, hop on over to the Discord and become a channel member today, all that good stuff, and have fun tonight. It's a great time to be alive with all the sports running. Hockey was very, very good to us last night with the Tampa Bay Lightning coming back, so gotta love it. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Good luck with your picks. Cheers.